That means rehabilitation. So that means you're saying that people in prison can change, but yet alone, still you send people to death row. You give people life without the possibility of parole. So you're telling me at 38, I'm not the same. I'm the same person that I was when I was 18.
I've been here for 11 years. Been down. I had 40 years to life, 2 life sentences. I recently received a commutation of my sentence from Jerry Brown, and I now have 15 to life.
Prison has changed me. It forced me to grow up. You know, back being younger and immature, I didn't really value nothing. All I valued was having fun. I didn't understand what life really was.
My name is Mr. Phillip White. 39 years old, father of 3, currently serving 26 to life.
So when people leave prison, they can integrate into society better. A lot of times if people just sit there and they're not doing anything, when they parole, they're coming in with the same mindset. You know, if you're not getting better, you're getting worse. I had a chart of the prisons. There's 36 institutions within California. Solano is just one. Every prison has a different mission. It was like San Quentin first, then Folsom. They were the first. Actually, the first prison was a boat. It was the Waban. It was a co-ed prison.
Really?
Yeah, on the water, and those inmates built San Quentin. Exactly.
So like this is the entrance. So we have a level 2 and we have a level 3 side. So this side is the level 3 side. Okay. So all the staff, doctors, staff, all come in this way.
One thing I was really thinking about, right? Like we focus so much. I think I shared with this on the phone, Tony. But I was thinking about the whole philosophy, right? And inmates are working hard towards rehabilitation, whether they believe in it or not, but they're working hard towards something to get out of prison, right? But if you think about that, once a person gets out of prison, that's not the finish line, you know? Getting out of prison, being free, that's the bare minimum, right? Like there's a whole lot of other things that you gotta take into consideration. And so in reality, people just aren't incarcerated in prison. People are incarcerated outside in their own minds, that they got to break out of those mental jails and mental prisons to really do something in life.
And is it rolling?
It's rolling.
Okay. Tell me your name.
Marquise Smith.
Where are you from?
I'm from Sacramento, California.
Okay. Tell me a little bit about you.
I'm 30. I'm married. I just got married last October 21st.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I do have a life sentence.
You have a life sentence?
Yes, I do. 40 years of life, second-degree murder. You know, I as of right now, I'm in the process of trying to drop my gang ties right now. You know, that's what guided me here. So it's my first time in prison, and I'm just taking one day at a time right now.
My name's Tony.
Yes, ma'am.
I didn't get a chance to introduce myself.
Yes.
I'm doing a podcast called Understanding the Black Experience.
Yes.
I pretty much just interview Black men and get your take on like relationships and life, and for you particularly, your experience here.
Okay.
And just offer some words of advice and wisdom to our viewers. So thank you so much for spending time with me and with us.
My name is Mr. Phillip White.
Okay.
39 years old, father of 3, currently serving 26 to life. I'm an established, published author.
Really? Tell me about it.
Published my first book, Concrete Walls and Steel Bars. The new Willie Lynch, talking about taking the mental chains off of us.
Okay.
Being mentally incarcerated, not physically. It's a reprogramming of the mind book, positive self-help motivational book. Encourages people to journalism, talks about tribalism, parenting, finances in the Black community.
How has prison changed you?
Prison has changed me. It forced me to grow up. Back being younger and immature, I didn't really value nothing. All I valued was having fun. I didn't understand what life really was as far as being a man. So being in prison forced me to take a look at myself, my beliefs, my values, and now for once put myself forward and first in loving myself. So it's changed me greatly.
in here. Is everybody married in here, or is it
I mean,
a
well,
choice? I don't get that part.
well, like I said, you know, most prisoners, especially lifers,
Mm-hmm.
we look at things differently. You know what I mean? Especially being abandoned from our friends in society and people turning their backs on us. So whenever we find a woman that's really ready to take a chance with us and be fully committed and understand what that means, you know, we value that. You know what I mean? So, of course, we're looking for that companionship. It's hard in here.
Yeah.
My name is Curtis Norris. I'm from Oakland, California. And as far as me, I had a rough beginning. And I had a lot of issues that I didn't understand at the time. And I didn't know how to express my pain and my anger. And so my only expression was to act out to get the attention that I needed.
I'm doing a podcast called Understanding the Black Experience.
Okay.
I want to get your take on life, on your experience here, and just to give some insight to people who are watching and listening.
Okay.
So whatever you don't want to answer, you don't have to. But of course, the more open and honest you are, obviously, people are going to be so grateful,
Okay.
and I will be too. Tell me your name, where you're from, and anything else you want us to know about you being here.
My name is Roy L. Walker. I'm from. Was born in Oakland, California.
Okay.
Born and raised. Grew up in a system, foster home, group homes, and that was my introduction to the streets because I was trying to find that family support that I wasn't getting in those homes, and I found it in the streets.
Yeah. How long have you been here for?
I've been at Solano since 2015, but I've been incarcerated since 1999
Oh,
at the age of 18.
at the age of 18?
Yeah.
So what's your sentence?
Life without the possibility of parole.
Okay. What was your, what did you get sentenced for?
Murder with a special circumstance of lying in wait, and possession of a firearm and discharging a firearm, and possession for rock cocaine for sale.
Please.
Wow. Anything I want you to know about me. First, my name is Cotton Jones. Well, that is too deep of a question. Anything I want you to know. So
How
can
long
you
have
be...
How long have you been here for?
Oh, I've been incarcerated since 1992, so for 27 years.
Okay.
I've been to 10 different prisons.
Where are you from?
Originally, I'm from the East Coast, but I spent a lot of my early childhood in Southern California, here in Ontario and Pomona. Then I left to go to school in Virginia. Then I came back here as an adult at 25 years old, came to prison at 27.
What was your sentence for?
29 years to life.
And why?
Homicide.
Tell me something you want black women to know about the black men.
That we're not all the same. You know, that we're all different. You know, I have a strong, very independent mother. You know, she raised me and my 3 siblings. You know, and she taught me my virtues, you know, and my morals. So I just want our black women to know that we're not the same. You know, even though your baby daddy, your father, your kids, you know, did you dirty or wrong, I'm not going to do you like that. I'm a totally different person. So, you know, give every brother a chance, you know, a clean slate, you know, and let them hang themselves, so to speak.
Yeah.
You know, so don't judge one man by the next man's, you know, his wrongdoings, so to speak. So.
Black women need to know that black men already struggle with personality disorders and our place in society as well as our place in our household. We have the cards stacked against us with our skin color already. And although that's no excuse, it's 10 times harder for us to become successful as we need to be for not only our household but for our community. Black women need to know that we struggle with accepting the fact that many of us have left our sons and daughters behind. Many of us have let our mothers down. We have let our grandparents down. We've let our community down. And when a person has not found their place in society, a black man, that can beat him down to the point where he starts to indulge into drugs. He indulges into gang banging, that tribalism I was talking about. He finds himself finding acceptance in prison, and prison becomes his new place to be because he's somebody here now.
Yeah.
And as bad as sometimes we want to reach out and make amends with our family and express to them that, you know, we're sorry for letting you down, our pride has been diminished, and it's almost like we have to put these layers on just to survive. And it's hard for us to make those amends and build that bridge of communication. And black women just need to know that there are still good men out there that are trying to change and that are working on themselves.
A lot of us are in pain. A lot of us are in pain, and we don't know what to do with that pain. And we're still trying to find our way, trying to make the right decisions. A lot of us need help. A lot of us that haven't had a mother to really be there, and had a father also to teach us how to be a man in life. And a lot of us are not conscious of it. And once a person become conscious of it, you know, he could make better decisions. And so far as me, I didn't know what to do with a woman. My mother wasn't around with me growing up, so I never felt that love from a mother. And so I truly never knew what love was. I truly didn't love myself because I didn't feel love. So I didn't know how to love a woman in return. I feel like a lot of us are in pain because of our childhood, the things that we go through, and the things that we see in our society.
Yeah.
And so I feel like we just need help. We just need help. We need guidance and understanding.
So you've been here for how long?
I've been here, I want to say, a year and a half.
So how has prison changed you?
Well, I've been on a level 4 for I want to say 7 years.
Okay.
And I've seen a lot there, you know, and it has gave me a more, you know, it has broadened my horizons. It's really taught me, you know, the mass incarceration of black men is just, it's amazing. It's mind-blowing how many black men are incarcerated who don't know their kids, you know, who are never coming home. It's crazy, you know.
How can we support you as a black man?
Communication. A lot of black women, including my wife, they've survived so long on their own. They've been independent. From the beginning of time, black women were taught to be independent. And black women have such strong personalities that they don't always tell the men what they're really going through.
Yeah.
It's like our mothers, they never tell us, oh, I have to work extra hard to pay the bills. They just always, it's going to be okay, I got it.
Yeah.
Communication.
Yeah. So I guess what I'm hearing you say is we don't tell you how we need you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So you don't feel needed sometimes.
Yes, we feel as if sometimes if a person is not told that they're doing something wrong or that they're not doing something right, then they will go on through life thinking that everything is normal.
I hear you.
So that communication.
I hear what you're saying. Yeah.